Well, guys, it's been a long, hard month, but the boy's sentence is almost up. And it should be a happy time, but it's definitely not. Leroy and Keyshawn aren't talking. Leroy Jr. and Leroy Sr. aren't talking. And the only one talking is AJ because he is pulling all the shots on this big heist to rob a bank to steal platinum, which he has conned Leroy Jr. and Keyshawn into. And if they don't follow his plan, Leroy Jr.'s wife, Keisha, and their son, Leroy III, is in danger. With only a few days before they are released, they have to figure a way to get out of AJ's scheme. But how can they do it without Keisha and Leroy III getting hurt? And I'm sure it's pretty hard to come up with a plan when you're not even talking to your brother about it. But Leroy and Keyshawn had barely said hi to each other in the last week. Well, it looked like it's breakfast time. Is that what we really eating? Burnt waffles? Oh, hell no. Then again, it is food. Excuse me, older sexy chocolate, but I'm gonna grab a waffle. The vending machine is broke down. Aren't the prisoners supposed to eat first, not the security? I do what I want. Now move out my way before I frisk you. Well, the food may be terrible and burnt, but at least it's food. Looks like Leroy is just waiting in line to get his food. Hey son, can we talk? There's something I need to get off my chest. Sure, Dad, let's talk. Well, maybe this is a step in the right direction. I wonder what he has to say. So, Dad, what is it that you wanted to say? Son, I wanted to say about that talk we had last week. Well, you were right. Yeah, no shit, Dad. Listen, I know I wasn't in your life for all those years. I can't change that. But I want to fix it now. I promise you, son, when we get out of here, we're going to do some stuff together. I know I can't make it for the time we lost, but I figure we can try and make some new memories now. Well, Dad, that's the problem. I don't know if we'll be able to do that. Well, son, what you talking about? It's never too late. Well, it might be, Dad. I'm in some big trouble. Son, what you talking about? What's wrong? Is it that AJ dude? Yeah, pretty much. Dad, I got myself involved with some really shady stuff. Really, son? Well, what is it? You can tell me. Man, AJ wants us to rob this bank. Rob a bank? What are you thinking, son? I don't want to do it. I'm terrified, in fact. But if I don't do it, he'll hurt my wife and my kid. Oh, Leroy. Son, I'm so lost. Tell me everything. Everything from the beginning. And we can figure this out together. I don't know if we can, but okay, Dad, here's the story. And so far, that's all I know. But if I don't follow this guy's plan, my family's in danger. Son, you should never take money from guys like that. And I thought we were trying to change with this back to work program. I know, Dad, but things got desperate at home. I had to take care of my wife and my kid. And I respect that, son. Don't worry, we'll figure this out. I'll think of something. Dad, no. I gotta figure this one out on my own. But thank you for your help. Don't worry, son. I got your back. Well, it's nice to know that Leroy at least has one ally. I wish him and Keyshawn could make up. But with that argument they had, I don't know how they're gonna mend that fence. Oh, Leroy and Leroy, there you two are. Excuse me, boys, but Leroy Sr., do you mind if we talk? I have some fascinating news for you. Well, sure, Miss Shields. Sure, let's talk. Yeah, don't mind me. I'll get your way. Talk to you later, Dad. Leroy, I have some wonderful news for you. Sir, you did so well in the mock interviews. Mr. Marsh would actually like to offer you a real job when you get out of here. Miss Shields, don't play with me. This isn't a joke, is it? Believe me, I have no sense of humor. This is most definitely not a joke. There's really a job lined up for you when you get out of here. Miss Shields, I don't even know what to say. That's wonderful. Well, don't thank me. You earned it. Wow, Leroy's gonna have a real job when he gets out of here. That's fantastic. But what's he gonna do about AJ? He'll have to figure out something. I'm telling you, Angel, these young punks have no respect for an OG like me. They can be set for life, and look how ungrateful they are. Well, I'm down for you, boss. I know you are. You're a good kid, Angel. There's not much going on upstairs for you, kid, and that's the way I like it. Thanks, sir. Wait a minute. Anyway, we'll be out here in a few days. We'll be hitting that bank, getting that platinum, melting it down. We'll be living on Easy Street in a week tops. I'm telling you, boy, your whole life is gonna change. Trust me. I do, boss, I do. But boss, I was just wondering, what happened if it all goes bad? I mean, you said you would throw them under the bus. Would you throw me under too? Son, I have a wife and a mistress to worry about. I can't be worrying about what happened to you if you get caught. It would be on you. Well, then it kind of sounds like you just selling me a dream. I'm not selling you a dream, it's an opportunity. You starting to sound like those ungrateful bastards. You want out of this deal? Nah, I'm still in. Well, good, then I don't want to hear no more about it. Anyway, where are these fools at? It's starting to get late and we need to talk. Hey, we here, so what you want? Well, it's about time you boys showed up. Now listen, we got some work to discuss. When we get out here, we're gonna need heavy artillery. Okay, so why are you telling us about that? Aren't you gonna get it? Boy, you think I'm gonna waste my money on y'all artillery? Hell no. Listen, I got a shipment coming in tonight. Shipment? What kind of shipment? Some candy. Oh, I like candy. Wait a minute. Is this real candy or is candy a code for something? Yes, candy is a code for meth. We are going to be cooking some meth and we're going to sell it. Wait a minute, selling meth? We can't do that. You're going to. You don't have a choice. Nah, hold the hell on, man. You're not getting my brother involved with this shit. Yeah, AJ, you didn't say anything about selling meth now. You turn to telling me too, boy? No, sir, I'm sorry. I'm surrounded by pansies. I don't need you if you're gonna be weak. But AJ, I was your father when you had nothing. Remember that, boy. Respect me. Dang, AJ is starting to shake down his own crew. This is fucked up. What can we do to get rid of this guy for good? Break it up. It's getting loud out here. Everybody in. Lights out. Yes, please. Let's break this up and head inside. It's late and it's cold out there. Who would ever want to follow behind this guy willingly? Angel's an idiot. Well, Leroy understands stupid. Maybe he could talk to him. Listen, that was kind of rough out there. Man, don't try and get to my soft side. I'm just trying to talk to you. Listen, I'm sorry, but I just want to say I can understand. You can? Yeah. I know what it's like to be talked down to. Following behind someone because you think they know better than you when they really don't. Yeah, that's exactly how AJ be making me feel. Like I'm an idiot. But I'm an intellectual. Yeah, so am I. So this is what I'm thinking. Why are we following him? We got our own brains. I guess you're right. Maybe we all stand up to him. He won't have no crew. He can't come after all of us. I don't know about that, man. Well, we gotta try something. I know, but what? I don't know, but you know him better than I do, so maybe you could think of something? Well, he got that wife and that mistress. You think we can try and use that against him? I don't know. Well, isn't this lovely? Two idiots trying to come up with a plan together. You know the absence of two brains does not equal one. Shut up, Keyshawn. You're the whole reason I'm even in this mess in the first place. Man, I've been trying to apologize to you. I don't want your apologies, Keyshawn. Why you being so hard-headed, Leroy? I've always had your back. And I've always had yours. And look where it got us. This is some childish bullshit. Well, when y'all figure out a plan, y'all let me know. Leroy, how many times I gotta say I'm sorry? Well, let me think about it. How about when you actually mean it? Leroy, I really do mean it, because I do respect you. You stood up to me, and I didn't listen to what you were saying before, but now I understand. You're your own man, and you can't follow behind me anymore. I'm sorry, bro, and I really do mean that. I'm sorry we got into this whole mess in the first place. But I need you to forgive me so that we can figure a way out of this together. What can I do? I don't know what we can do. Man, this is so messed up. I didn't think we'd actually be going through all this once we got here. Well, we gotta think of something. We only got a few days till we get out. Well, the boys may have not actually put all their differences aside, but at least they're gonna work together. To get rid of this AJ problem. Now, I heard you say something about he got a wife and a mistress. What was that about? I don't know. It was something that Angel said. Maybe his wife would like to know. So what you gonna do, Keyshawn? Well, I'm gonna call his wife. Say he got a bitch on the side. We gotta show him that we are nothing to be played with. Well, let's call this chick up. See what she got to say. Hello, is this Mrs. Costanza? Yes. I think I got some information for you that you should know. He gonna be pissed when he find out what we did. I know, but it was worth it. Now, we just need to figure out the next part of our plan. Attention everyone, because of the government funding we were able to get because the Back to Work program was such a interesting success, we are having a buffet luncheon today. So everyone come get a plate. A luncheon? Oh boy, look at this. Cheeseburgers. Made with real cow meat. Haven't seen that in a while. A turkey that's not prehistoric. And is that a real key lime pie? Made with real limes? From real trees? Oh boy, this is a celebration. Wow, they even got entertainment for us. Well, this is nice. Dang, I wish we had some poison for AJ's food. But we can't kill him. That's definitely one way to just get ourselves back in here. It wouldn't solve anything. Anyway, everyone come grab a plate. Everything sure does look good. This is the first real meal they have since they've gotten locked up in here. So, Dad, what did Miss Sills want to say to you? Well, there's a job lined up for me when I get out here. No big deal. Dad, that is a big deal. Congratulations. But what about you? Is everything okay? Well, I don't know. We called his wife and told him he's up to some dirty stuff. Well, that's not gonna help, but, well, it's a start, I guess. Don't worry, son. I'm gonna think of something. I wonder what Leroy thinks he can do about it. Well, if they're gonna give us music, we might as well dance. We may not be able to break out of here, but we can bust a move. Everybody do the jailhouse rock. That's right, old man. I see you got some moves. Miss Shields, I need to talk to you about something very important. Can I have a word with you? Sure, Leroy. Is it about the job? No, it's not. Well, today, Leroy and Keyshawn are supposed to be getting released. That's right, sexy boys. You done taking a shower? Aw, I missed it. Ooh, but I'm glad to see you still in your tighty-whitey, you sexy chocolate. Ma'am, I feel violated. You shouldn't be in here. Shut up, boy. You sexy chocolate dip pretzel. But I wasn't talking to you before. I was talking to this sexy man meat. Listen, we need to talk to you. It's about your release. You need to come with me. Really? What's wrong? Not here. We'll talk about it there, sexy chocolate. Just follow this booty. You know you want it. This way, sexy chocolate. Hey, what's going on in here? We'll get into that in a minute, son. Yes, Leroy told me something very interesting the other day. Yes, I want to confess that me and AJ Costanza are planning a heist. What? That's bullshit. I wasn't planning anything with you. I wasn't planning anything. No, it's true, and I got proof. I can give you name, dates, the whole plan. Nah, wait a minute. Dad, why are you doing this? Dad, you don't have nothing to do with this. Why are you doing this? A father is supposed to protect his son, so that's what I'm gonna do. Lead me to it. Listen here, Miss Shields, or whoever the fuck your name is. This here's some bullshit. You can't even prove it. No, it's true, all of it. I wasn't even helping. I'll testify to anything Leroy Jr. says. You son of a bitch, you turn your back on me? Well, you never had mine, so it only seems fair, AJ. Ungrateful son of a bitch. How could you do this to me? Now, come here, Mr. Costanza. We gonna put you back in your cell. And then we'll talk about transferring you over to the prison. What? Prison? If you go along with this, your whole family's in danger. What are you talking about? You're a low-level criminal. Your only ties to the mob is through your wife, and I heard she's leaving you. What? What are you talking about? I guess that phone call to your wife paid off. Looks like you gonna be in the doghouse, or should I say the big house, for a long time. Yes, he is. Now let's take Mr. Angel and Costanza back to their cell. Dad, I can't believe you taking the fall for us. What about that job you had lined up? Well, obviously I'm gonna lose that, son. I said I'm a part of this thing, so I guess I'm gonna be doing some time. But Dad, you said we're gonna do stuff together. We will, son. In 4 to 8 years. It won't be that long if I have anything to say about it. You're a good man, and I'm gonna see what I can do to cut that sentence in half. Well, sir, I definitely appreciate it, and I'm sorry about the job thing. Son, there's still a job waiting for you when you get out, in probably 2 to 3 years. But it'll be there for you. Well, thank you, sir. Well, Leroy, Keyshawn, it's time for you to start heading back to your cells and changing into your outside clothes. You're being released in 2 hours. We'll call your wife so she can pick you up. Okay, boys, you free. Come on out here, you sexy pieces of chocolate. Yes, freedom. Now, don't forget to call me now. Well, it looks like the boys are finally free. And look, Keisha and Leroy the third are here to pick them up and take them back home. Here you go, baby. Oh, baby, I missed you. Oh, I miss you too, Leroy. Yeah. That's right, little man. We out. So let's head on back to the house. Oh no, hell the hell up, Keyshawn. We got something to talk about. You can't be getting my man into no more trouble. You can't live with us. Wait a minute, but that's my apartment too. Where the hell am I supposed to go? You don't run this. Yes, I do. You get my man into all types of trouble. He ain't going back to jail because of you. Wait, Keyshawn. She has a point. You get me into a lot of trouble. Maybe it would be better if we did get our own places from now on. But that's Mama's apartment. Where am I supposed to go? Well, I got an idea where you can go. My homegirl, Yolanda, she need a roommate. You can stay there. A hot chick? Yeah, sure. That sounds good to me. Cool. Well, if y'all ready to go to your freedom, let's go. That's right, little guy. Come on, let's go. Honey, how we afford a limo? Baby, your friend gave us a lot of money. Plus, I went back to stripping. But we'll talk about that when we get home. I'm just so glad to have you back, baby. I'm glad to have you back too. And I promise, baby, I mean it when I say I changed this time. You'll see.